Hey there! Today I'm going to talk about 5 neat Reforj suggestions that I found on the Reforj Discord, which I think will make some fun additions to the game. So let's jump right into the first one. We have swimming in Reforj, but at the moment we can't dive underwater, which is quite a bummer because I would love to do this. So I think it would be a fun feature for the devs to add to the game, so we can explore the Reforj rivers and ocean, find cool sea creatures, and dive into deep trenches for hidden treasure. Perhaps this could be possible with something like scuba gear to craft in survival, so we could breathe longer in the waters in that mode. Plus, this would also encourage players to make some epic water-themed builds in the game, like water parks, aquariums, or even underwater houses. If you like the sound of that, then I'd recommend you join the Reforge Discord and start upvoting all the diving posts in there, or even add your own ideas for a potential underwater update here and there, so 4J Studios will feel more compelled to add diving sooner. This is a concept mob by Solzo called the Squell. I think that's how you pronounce it. This peaceful sea critter chills mostly underwater and moves with its tentacles. It drops meat when killed, and maybe other stuff like glue or even materials to make scuba gear for diving. Okay, that passed my own suggestion. And the Squell can be placed into a canister, kind of like Axolotl in a bucket from Minecraft. The squirrel rarely goes on ground, mostly because of the natural predators, regals. I think this would be a cool addition to the game, not gonna lie. It will also complement the diving feature I previously mentioned as well, so you can see the squirrel underwater as you're swimming. The current avatar in Reforge looks pretty bland, so a sort of customization system would be sweet. I think it could work a bit like the Minecraft character creator, but it could be more advanced, like letting you modify body parts like your head, torso, arms and legs by reshaping them, and having lots of different outfits that you could mix and mash together. It makes a lot more sense in my head. Good news is that the Reforge devs are actually looking at ways to go about character customization. Here's what they have to say about that so far.
Another question from Discord is about character customization and if there's any plans for any of that soon.
Definitely, it's being worked on. It's being prototyped. There's like a few ways we can go about it, and we've been experimenting with which way we want to do it. I mean, you've all seen character customization in other games. Some games it's just a matter of changing out the model entirely. Some games it's about editing pieces. Some games are about just applying a different texture or skin to that model. We've been looking at all of the above and probably others that I haven't mentioned and trying to figure out which one works best for the tech, works best from a UI UX perspective. Our art team has done different character, different versions of the character skin and different versions of the model by swapping the head out or swapping different body parts out. So all I can say at this point is you will definitely be able to change the appearance of the main character. It's not in the super distant future. I imagine it probably won't, well, definitely won't be in for the end of this month. Maybe the next.
Well, I hope this gets added soon. That would be great. Now, I'm not really into pies, but oh boy, the Oreo pie that Moon designed looks so good that I low-key wish it was a real-life dish. Now, judging by the name, it sounds like you need Aura to make this, and I honestly wouldn't mind going Aura farming to craft it in Reforge. Plus, it looks like the Aura pie and Aura berries could give us a temporary gameplay buff when you consume it in the game. For example, a faster gliding speed buff, or night vision, or even gaining creative mode flight and survival. Okay, I'm kidding about that, but I think you get the idea, right? This is the Sculptix by Impact Chicken. Basically, this hostile mob is a cave dweller. If you encounter it, it will take a block, sculpt it in a random shape, I think, I could be wrong, and hurl it at you. which will damage you depending on the sculpted shape it makes. So if it's like a pointy one, like a cone, then it will really damage you in survival. The sculptors will drop sculpted blocks and other loot when you beat it by breaking the block it sends at you. Since it sounds quite difficult to beat, I think this could low-key work as a mini boss of sorts. I think this is one of my favorite fan-made hostile mob designs I've seen, mainly because I like the goofy face. Oh, right, I just remembered it's a placeholder one. I still like it though. And this is where I will end the video. I really enjoyed looking at the Reforj fan concepts and features, and I hope you liked watching this video. Hopefully 4J lets me in the creator club very soon so I can finally play the game on my Xbox and film lots of fun Reforj clips for you guys. Anyways, I'd appreciate it a ton if you could like this video and subscribe. May God bless you all, and I'll see you next time. Blender out.